Hello, all my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to Dragon Tale Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your monthly reading for August 2020. This will be your astrology and tarot overview for the month. I hope you guys are doing great. It is always wonderful to see the Scorpio Nation showing up for my videos. Wonderful to be in your energy, and I really love you guys out there. Welcome to my new and returning subscribers, and if you have not yet done so, I do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button, and let me know you enjoy this content. So Scorpio, as always, a few quick notes before we start any reading. This is general. It's not going to resonate with every single Scorpio out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. Also, this will mostly correspond to Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and all of our Scorpio cross watchers are welcome to join us, even if Scorpio is like, I'd rather them not watch all my secrets. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, if you would like any information on my card decks that I use during the sessions, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all of those links and info are down below in the description box. So Scorpio, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to talk a little bit about the astrology of the month and check out what's going on with you in relation to these planets here. We'll just break it down with a few quick notes. So we are in the time of Leo. What does that mean for Scorpio? So Scorpio, when the sun is in Leo, it is a little bit more challenging for you because Leo and Scorpio create a square aspect to each other. Your other most difficult sign that way would be Aquarius. So these are the two signs you most likely have the most friction with, the most challenge with. And so this is a time of the year when you might feel that. You might feel a little more blocked, a little bit more like you can't quite punch through because the energy just isn't as freely flowing for you right now. Don't worry about it though, Scorpio, because the good part, I'm going to tell you how to deal with these squares. The best way to deal with squares is to use the fuel from the fire, because like I said, a square can create challenge, but also creates friction. Friction can be like sparks. It can be like, I'm so annoyed, I'm going to get up and go do something. Well, you might be annoyed, but that sparks you into action. That makes you go do something about it, and then you're not annoyed anymore. So it works really, really well if you use it that way. The other thing that's very positive is that the sun in Leo highlights your universal house of the 10th of Capricorn, and Capricorn energy is very, very in harmony with Scorpio. So Scorpio, this is a month where you're definitely having a lot of highlights in your public image, your career, your higher aspirations, your goals. You're going to be learning a lot. You can make a lot of moves that are upward. And even though you may not like to be much in the spotlight, this is a month where Scorpio is put into the spotlight. Whether you like it or not, you are going to be getting some kind of attention, recognition, or accolades. The good part is that the sun does move into the sign of Virgo on August the 22nd. So that's very positive for you because Virgo is also in harmony with your sign and the energy will get a little easier. The other thing that's going on for you this month, Scorpio, is that the planet Venus that rules relationships, love, all of our social interactions is moving from the sign of Gemini after over 4 months of being in that sign into the sign of Cancer. Now, Cancer is a great sign for you because it's a fellow water sign. So that's going to also alleviate a lot of your issues when it comes to love and relationships. It's going to get things flowing a little more freely again. So let's go ahead and get into your cards. We'll talk a little more about the astrology as it comes up if we need to through the reading, but we're going to do some oracle and a full tarot spread for you guys for this month of August. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with our sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign in Scorpio. Please protect their energy throughout the session, and please bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. All right, so Scorpio, very nice. your major arcana tarot card of the month of August is coming out as the Magician. So this is mercurial energy. It is about communication, thought processes, and putting plans together. So to me, this is all about you taking all of your passion, your drive, your intellect, your resources, you're bringing it all together in a very concerted effort towards something higher. So especially if you feel like you're kind of starting over again in some area, or you're bringing some element of newness into what you're already doing, this is excellent energy indeed. So let's get a chakra crystal card and see what gemstone or crystal are coming up to be worked with this month, and what is also coming up to be healed. Ooh, yes, this is a great one. Ah, tourmaline. One of my favorites. This is the root chakra. This is protection. This is good for smudging, cleansing, clearing, detoxing. Definitely protects and grounds you from negative energies, negative people, circumstances, situations. Me being a Capricorn, I am a huge, huge, huge fan of tourmaline and obsidian, and this is an excellent one for our Scorpios out there as well. So let's get a spirit animal card. Let's see which is coming to guide you and balance you throughout this month. Oh, I like this. Oh, yes. So the loon, very interesting water bird. The loon is a very interesting one. It's not really like a duck or a goose. It's really its own bird. And I like the black and the white with the red eyes. It's very Scorpio colors there. But the key word for the loon is intuitive, right? Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Yes, because this is a very unique bird. It has a very unique call too, like really cool, really interesting sounding, kind of haunting sounding. So yeah, very, very, very good. And it's so perfect for Scorpio because it's connected to water. You are that deep water sign, so it definitely is that deep dive. So Scorpio, it may be time for you to spend a little more time with yourself, because I see both the loon and the magician as kind of like, you know, kind of leaving the world behind a little bit and just doing your own thing, tapping into your own energy, into your own resources, you know, knowing that you're loved and supported by the universe as well, but feeling like that support. So it's like, I can do my own thing. I don't have to worry. So let's move, Mr. Dragon. Let's get into your tarot, guys. I'm going to be using the Radiant Rider-Waite for the main spread, and I will be using the Light Seers Tarot to clarify. So let's see what Spirit has for our Scorpios for August 2020. Nice. Yes. Feeling all of that. All right, Scorpio. So right at the center for your reading, we have the Emperor. This is your present energy. This is where you are right now. Interesting that your Magician card came up for your major theme. And the Emperor to me is also a very strong energy. It is Mars energy. It is an initiator. It takes action. Like I said, there could be a lot of spark, a lot of friction that turns into action this month of August. And the Emperor is all about that. That is Aries rulership, Mars energy. So you may be certainly feeling that moving right now. Mars is in Aries actually right now, so it's in a very, very dynamic place for it. And you Scorpios, you have a connection, you know, to Mars and Aries, because back in the old days before Pluto was discovered, Mars was also the traditional ruler of Scorpio. So you have a little connection to Mars there, y'all. And look at that. We have some balancing action going on. So we've got the Justice card clarifying that. So to me, this is the balance between self and others. This is Mars, this is Venus, this is Aries, this is Libra. So this is that balance of polarity coming through for you, Scorpio. You're really trying to work to balance yourself, to be loving to yourself and also loving to others. So this is a very beautiful energy for you. I really, really like it because Scorpio tends to be very polarized. Y'all tend to be very intensely, you know, it's like you do it or you don't. You'll love it or you hate it. That's Scorpio for you. But this really shows that, you know, Scorpio is really trying to walk that middle path a little bit for this month of August, which is really good for you. So in the immediate past, we are leaving behind that old nasty Five of Cups, heartbreak, heartache, feeling sad by the river of tears, people kicking those dang cups over. But Scorpio, I think you're remembering that these two cups are still upright. That's why right now you're stepping into a very positive energy. You're really looking for balance. You're no longer willing to sacrifice your good vibes for anyone that's not going to do you right. You are definitely all about balancing yourself and having balance with the people that come into your life. Yes. Wow. So, I mean, you're whew, Scorpio, big time leaving behind this old sadness, this old pain. Ten of Swords, more than ever. Like, this is that completion of a really painful, difficult cycle that had a lot of usually accompanying anxiety or worry or fear and possibly betrayal as well with that Ten of Swords. So, you know, you're really leaving behind some big old stuff. You're done. Like, that's how this really feels, because this present energy is very strong. It's very, very positive, and it really knows how to take good care of itself. It's like, I'm not putting up with that anymore. I'm stepping into a place of power. Going into the future, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So to me, Scorpio, this is about you really rebuilding yourself from the ground up, putting the seeds in the ground, watching them, nurturing them. It can take some patience, but you're very focused and motivated on, you know, really turning that corner and saying, you know what, I'm loving myself more. And what am I going to do? I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to invest in, you know, the future. Oh my goodness. You could be going back to school. You could be taking classes. You could be starting a new job. You could be starting a new business for yourself. And you may know that it's going to take some time for it to grow, but you're just like, I know it's going to get there. You just got to take care of that garden. Keep it growing. Yes, and also balancing yet again, Scorpio, so don't work yourself too hard, right? There's that Four of Swords, which I really love. This is one of my favorite cards of the sword suits. The Four of Swords is beautiful. It's the card that comes after the Three of Swords, which is very painful. So it really shows that you're taking the time to heal, recover, get some rest, heal that heart, work on the heart chakra at the same time that you are working and balancing and getting the practical stuff done. I love that. So make sure that you're balancing. That's a big key word for this month, is balance. Because that's what I feel. It's like you're going to be working a lot, Scorpio, so make sure to give to yourself as well. You know, subconscious card, what you're focused on. 10 of Wands here. So this is very much what you've been going through. And this has been an end of a burdensome cycle. You got that 10 of Swords going away. You got this that you're focusing on because you know it's like this is wrapping up some really difficult stuff. 10 of Wands always feels like you've been working really hard too. That really is. It's like you've been working hard. You've been toting the wood. You've been chopping the firewood. You've been carrying the water. You've been doing it all. You've been working hard, Scorpio. So to me, that also, it's like you're very focused on that because you know that this cycle is coming to an end. This period of time where you've been just running is it's winding up, and you're ready for it too. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, Scorpio. You got the Lovers card on top of that. So who's been working your heart? Who have you? You've been working at something. You've been working at maybe a relationship, working to get something together. And maybe you're feeling like you're doing all the work in this relationship. Oh dear. This could be with a Gemini, could be some decision making because the Lovers card is a Gemini ruled card. It could also be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or not. But either way, what I'm feeling, wow. I mean, you've been working hard at work, and for some of my Scorpios, you've also been working really, really hard at love, and you're just like, I'm so done. You're done. Whether or not you're actually done with the relationship, you're definitely done putting in all of the effort. That's what that is. You're just like, I'm not putting in all the effort anymore. If you want to be with a Scorpio, you're going to go get yourself together and put in some effort to be here. Because look at what's crowning the spread. Message from Spirit is Six of Swords. Scorpio, you're done. You're out. You are leaving the choppy, troubled waters. You're getting in your boat, heading on over to a better place, going to the islands, going to somewhere more nice and relaxing. That's where you want to go. You do not want to do you don't want any more fighting, drama, gossip, trouble, no more painful swords moments. No, you're like, I'm taking my swords, I'm getting out of here. Getting out of here. Yeah, you might be leaving that old devil behind with that energy. Look at that. Old devil's like, no, Scorpio, come back. You're like, I've had it. I've had it, devil. You might look pretty cute, but I'm done. Now, the devil is Capricorn energy. So if this isn't a person or relationship in particular, what this can be is a job. This could be an old situation, an old routine that's just not doing it for you anymore. And that job says, no, stay, we have all the good benefits, we're giving you all the insurance. And you're like, oh, it's not worth my health. It's not worth my health. If the job's making you sicker, than you would be normally, it's you're better off without it, right? So yeah, that's a lot of energy there. That's a lot of energy there, Scorpio. You're really walking away from some heavy stuff that used to just suck you back in. Oh, could have been somebody that knew how to push your buttons. That's a feeling I have too. Somebody that really knew how to push your buttons, knew how to get you to act the way they wanted you to. Oh, you're stepping away from it. Of course, keep in mind it's general. Not all Scorpio is going to apply to every situation, but I feel it very strongly. Like, yeah, for some of you, it's like you're really taking a stand here. You're standing in some big power. I'm getting warm. Like, I'm feeling warm from that. Yeah. All right, Scorpio, let's get you some advice. Heating it up in here. Wow. That's some powerful energy. Some Scorpio out there is going to resonate with that energy. That's a big one. Wow. Tell me down in the comments what's going on with you guys. I know it's a big. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. Whoa. No, I'm like getting a warmth all over. I'm like, and I got all wands, all fire energy coming in here. So suggested approach, 9 of Wands. So Scorpio, it's actually telling you not to let your guard down entirely here. Because that 9 of Wands, it's like this is somebody who's been fighting a battle. They're pretty tired. And I don't want you to be constantly on guard. I don't want you to feel like you've got to wear yourself out with this. But this is, to me, kind of having that, a little bit of that swagger, a little bit of that defiance. Like, don't come over here, because if you do, I have no problem knocking you down with my wand. Because I feel like with the 9 of Wands, it's like what you're guarding is your own confidence, your own worth, right? Your own self-esteem, your own drive, because it's fire energy. Yes, it's like 8 of Cups at the same time. It's like you're strong, you're a fighter, but it's like there's that 8 of Cups, so there's that walking away from something that has not been fulfilling, something that has not been doing it for you. You're going off in search of better things. And you know it's out there. You know it is. You can feel it. What you need to know right now, Three of Wands. Don't worry about chasing anything down too hardcore right now. That's a very interesting energy. Even though we've got that Seven of Pentacles, is very strong building energy. It's a very persistent, patient energy. But it's like saying, Scorpio, don't overwork yourself. You're still in a lot of recovery. You're still doing a lot of balancing and reworking. So don't run yourself totally ragged. Let your ships come to you. Let the things that are meant to be yours come to you. Look at that. Oh, we got the Emperor again. There is so much fire energy in this spread. Oh my gosh. So yes, that is it. It's time to be like this Aries. Lots of self-love, lots of self-respect and self-worth. Willing to fight for what he loves, what he wants, but also very much comfortable being a ruler, being a leader. And it's like, you're going to sit back. You're going to chill. This guy, just chill while these ships come in. So perfect. Okay, so Seven of Wands, hopes and fears, position. So it's like you know that you can still fight for this. You know that you have that in you, but you're kind of hoping you don't have to forever. And you won't. You won't, Scorpio. You won't have to keep fighting like this forever. I think you've been kind of in that energy for a while, though. Especially right now, because you've really been fighting hard for your own freedom, for your own self-worth, for your own confidence. This is a strong reading. So yeah, over the Nine of Swords, right? I mean, Seven of Wands, Nine of Swords. Yeah, I mean, you've been having to be defensive, and you've really had to protect, your own mind, your own sound mind, your own calm spirit. It's been really a number to try to kind of keep people off your back. That's the feeling that I have, is keeping people away that are just going to add to that grief and and unhappiness. And you don't want more of it. You definitely don't want more of it. You're just like, no, I'm done. Keep that away from me. So the outcome is beautiful, especially for the water sign. We got that Ace of Cups. So very big blessing from Spirit. Overflowing happiness, overflowing spiritual joy. That's a very, very blessed outcome card. That's why this reading looks great. It's like, it's so much fire and a lot of just dynamic energy. The Emperor is here twice. So that's our big guy on the spread. Very, very much about sitting in your power, giving love back to yourself for a change, remembering your self-worth, staying confident, staying strong. A lot of, you see this? Doors opening up. Two of Wands, clarifying that Ace of Cups. So yes, there's going to be a lot of new doors to happiness and greater emotional and spiritual fulfillment opening up. And it may feel like, just like a brand new start, brand new energy coming in. Look at that, King of Wands! This is like our little minor arcana emperor sitting here. So fire, 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 dude. All about staying in your power. Seven of Cups on the bottom of this one. We got that, a little bit of that emotional confusion. A lot of different options to take, Scorpio. So again, take it slow but steady. Because you may have a lot of options and you want to take the right one. But overall, whew, you're on fire. You're on fire this month for August. Wow. Let's get you an affirmation card now. Let's get it from the Hero's Journey Oracle. Let's see what comes up from us Scorpios. Ooh, I like this. Okay, so Ally in Disguise. That's a perfect kind of card for Scorpio because it's kind of mysterious, right? So the Ally in Disguise card is about blessings in disguise. It's like, see the goodness in the situation, even if it's been really difficult. It says discover the hard to find blessing. Yeah, even if something's been really difficult, even if things have been super challenging, It's like, look to find the silver lining in these clouds. Look to find that rainbow that's coming out at the end of this cycle, because it absolutely is there. So Scorpio, I hope you have an amazing month of August. I'll be seeing you again for the full moon readings and in the live streams. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.